Hello everyone, this is Som Gaming. Hope you enjoy the content. Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Manor Lords. I believe this is episode 7. Our village, or I should say our little town, is slowly growing. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the last episode. In it we essentially tried to survive the winter, which you will see we're deep in it now. We only have almost 1 month left and then we're out of it. And we expanded here, we're basically just going crazy with expansions because we want to get as many families as we can. Because if you think about it, families equal more people, and more people equal more soldiers to defend us against the raiders. And as you can see down here, the raiders are very close. They're just short of a month. Well, sorry, just more above a month coming. So, what are we going to do today? I think the episode will take us into the raid, so we'll actually get to see the raid and hopefully survive it. And we'll continue with some of the upgrades. Some of the upgrades I want to do, I already set up my granary to upgrade here. I want to upgrade some more of our plots down here. And I do also want to finally upgrade my manor. The other thing I want to address is I want to also look at down here. I don't know if you watched on the previous episode, but we started building our clay industry. Well, building our mine, I guess, to start with. And the reason we did that is because clay can be turned into tiles, which can then be used for things like upgrading our church and so on. And the last thing that I think I will be looking at this episode, is I would like to, I think I set it up on the last episode to import some tools, if I can find, yeah. So once we get some tools, then we're able to use them to get some more artisans, because all of the artisans here unfortunately require tools. And to build your own tools in-house, you need to have iron, and we don't have iron. I suppose, actually thinking about it, maybe I could have looked at importing iron instead. And have an iron industry. Maybe that would have been cheaper. But tools are not that expensive. I mean, they are 16. Let me see how much iron would be. The iron slabs, they're 14. It's not worth it. What about raw iron? 13. Yeah, it's not worth it. We'll just get tools. Okay. Oh, and the last thing we did, we also set up some taxes. Cool. And we expect that to kind of drop because of the taxation, the approval. Alright, without further ado, let's dive into it. The first thing I want to do, I want to look whether we are able to finally build our castle upgrade. And no, we can't yet. We need 2 planks and we need 6 timber. Okay, so we need to wait a bit more on that. Let's just have a look at what's going on here. We've got, I think I'm going to set up a couple more people working on this. So one more family working on this. And once, now that we'll get another family, I'm going to set more people to work on the saw pit. Yeah, because we already have 2 here, and I'll probably want to set up another one here to work on it. Yeah, that's fine. Let me put to increase this a bit more, given that we need it for the upgrades. This has now been upgraded. We have a new plot. Unfortunately, we don't meet a second food variation. And that's because we do not have any meat. We only have fish. So that's the only thing we're selling at the moment. And this area doesn't supply us, unfortunately, with berries or anything like that. I do have, however, a lot of farming going on here. And I also have a lot of goats. I have goats here. I believe I set up goats. Where are they? One of these is goats, I'm sure. Can I look at over? No. I'm pretty sure one of these I set it as a goat. Maybe this one? Oh, maybe some. Yeah, these are under construction and they will become goats. So hopefully, once that's done, we will get some more meat. Okay, we have another family. We'll let that let them build for a bit, just so it's that gets sorted. I hope we don't run out of stone. No, we won't. Okay, so we'll wait for the Granary to upgrade. We'll wait for the manor. And as I said the last episode, unfortunately in the winter there isn't much to do. So I'm going to... Normally I play on speed 1, but for this episode specifically I'm going to play for 2 speed. Mainly until February is gone. Once February is gone, I'm going to switch back to 1, because as soon as the winter is gone, there is a lot of things to do. We need to move our people back to their normal jobs, like farming and things like that. We need to... well, the raid will be very close by that point. So yeah, there's a lot of things to be done. While we wait, actually, maybe now that we have a bit more of treasury, let me see if we can upgrade our retinue. You remember, I believe it was on episode 5, we got another person here, the recruitment and at arms. So do we want another one, or do we want to upgrade them? Upgrading takes 34. Okay. All right. Let's upgrade them as well. And how much do I have? I have 28 left. Okay, I think if I get more tax, I'm going to recruit one more. Although I'm tempted to wait a bit, mainly because we can also use the treasury to get mercenaries in case we need them. I'm just saying. The bows are continue to be worked on, which is great. It's just we don't have the people to serve it with them, I think. I have 20... How many families do we have? We have 66 people. Level 1 family, level 2 families. So we have 20 families. Oh, and I guess each family has... Is this how many families we have? No, this is 18 and 2. Yeah, so 18 and 2, so we have 20. And I guess each family has 2 military people in it. So the more families we get, so we'll just have another family before the raid, which we'll get at the beginning of the next month. Okay, how are we doing with construction material? We have quite a lot, so I think it might be time to see what else we can upgrade. I think, if I'm not mistaken, what we're missing here is just timber. We could get rid of one of the towers, but it's fine. I think we'll soon get the timber. Now that we have 2 people working on it, it'll be fine. And how is this going on? Need 1 more log for this one, and then it should be good. And we don't have anyone on the stone. That's fine. Let's set the time to 2. Okay. Yeah, we don't really have anything to do until the winter is past, so I'm just going to quickly speed up time. I want to watch... Oh, the other thing we have done is we used the development here, and we got the advanced pond keeping. This way we are now able to essentially fish during the winter. Actually, I know what we can do while we wait. So while we wait, we can go, and I want to check out the policies. I think policies citizens keep every 5th meal or reduces food consumption. This is something, I don't know if it's new, but I definitely haven't worked with this before. So policies get unlocked when you build your manor, and I think they're just upgrades, like the developments. I don't know the difference between development and policies. This kind of seem more like, I don't know. It just seem like yeah. Maybe the policies are overall, I don't know, like across all of your villages, maybe. So what do we have here? Wild animals on rich deposit breed twice as fast at the cost of 50% reduced yields from crops. No, we don't want that because we are a farming village. And citizens skip every 5th meal, reduce food consumption. This is really good for us because remember we have a big issue with food. So let's get this one. Policy signed. Amazing. Okay. That will also allow us to, if we come here, I don't know if I think I covered it on the last episode, but just for clarity, if I go here, I want to enable this. I think it's tithe or teeth. I don't know. Takes a percentage of your surplus food and gives it to the church. In return for influence, it does not impact approval. So this is amazing because we can basically have a lot of influence as long as we have a lot of food. And remember, this is a farming village. So eventually ideally, we will have a lot of food. Ideally. So let's see. Okay, so that's that. We just need 2 more timber. And we're good to go. We have a lot of fish. Okay, construction finished, mining pit. Amazing. So now I'm going to assign a family to the mining pit. So they can start getting some clay. Probably once the winter is done, I will take them out because I want to put on a lot more farmers. But let's see. Okay, what else do we need to do? Do we have the wood? Yes, we do. Okay. Let's commit. And priority, I will have it as medium. I don't want it to be highest. I need the granary to upgrade as soon as possible, so I'm going to make this highest. Okay, whoa. Okay. So, a bandit camp was sighted. That's here. Okay. Okay, I thought it was the raiders. Okay, that's fine. We could probably go and get that bandit cap as soon as we and another raiders army was sighted. Another raiders rulers, sorry. I don't see. Oh, here. Where are they? Okay, they're starting from here. I think they're going to go and get that camp. I do need that camp, but I also have the raiders coming in my village. So hopefully I will be able to yeah, hopefully I'll be able to finish off the raiders quickly and then go and get that camp because it's not far from us. All right. And with that in mind, I think it's time to assemble our units. Oops. Let's rally them here. For those who don't know, in this game the way it works is your units are basically your people that live in it. And you also need to prepare them with their weapons and so on. And the retinue is essentially additional it's kind of like the guards of the manor. That's how I would think about it. And they're not part of your people. So what you will see me here in this battle, you will see me actually, sorry, 1 second. You will see me putting the retinue first. Behind I will put the I guess the tanks or the spear militia. And obviously I will leave the archers at the back. So let's have these guys. I don't know where they will come from. So for now I'm going to leave them here. Or maybe here. Oh, we'll get more. We should get more families now. Let's recruit. Yeah, we should get 1 more family, which means we should be able to have a tiny bit more of archers. Okay, so I'm not an expert in fighting. Last time I tried it, I was not very good. So let's have a look what they do. So give ground. Slowly pushes the formation line backward, luring the enemy to follow. Missile alert. Soldiers watch for enemy missiles. Chance to avoid or block enemies. Okay. Balance. Default stance with no bonus or no penalties. Okay. Soldiers try to stand their ground. Defense is doubled, but attack frequency is halved. Okay. And soldiers try to push forward with their full force. So I think I need to... Maybe I need to... Well, instead of shooting at volley, soldiers fire aiming directly at the enemy. Increase accuracy up close, but decrease accuracy at half the maximum range. Okay. I think these guys should be... I don't know if push forward is literally push forward. I don't want them to rush in. I wanted to shoot from afar. Let's leave it as balance. So my plan, essentially, by automatically, I think they shoot volley. By volley, like up and down. But once they're up close, they shoot at will, essentially, right directly at the enemy. And it looks like they do more damage, which is good. So what I will do then, I think my strategy will be, say the raiders coming, I don't know what they will bring in, it depends also what they will bring in, but assuming they don't bring any archers and they only bring melee, I'm going to send the retinue first, and I'm going to maybe send them as, yeah, stand their ground. I'm also tempted to set these as stand their ground. And, or maybe balance this one. No, I don't want to, let's set these as balance and these are stand their ground. Because they have the big shield, so they will essentially protect. They will literally be the shield of the archers. And the archers will just fire at the back. So depending on where they come from, I want to move these as one unit. And these guys will just follow very, like, behind them. So now we just need to wait. There's one more day left. Where are they? Oh, they're already in our area. I think they will get the camp, which is a bit annoying. Okay. Enemy units has been spotted. Let's have a look where they're coming from. They're coming from the top. And they're outlaws, so I think they're just melee. So they are... Oh, they're so far. Okay. So is this camp empty? So let's just... You know what? Let's just then go take... Oh, no, they're here.
Yes, sire, Lord. Advance, men.
Okay.
Advance. Sire.
Okay, they're already shooting, but they're falling back. Okay. Let's hold back a bit. Amazing. So they are now attacking the retinue. Now these can now go here. And sorry, let me close this menu. These are going here. And they should be able to attack using volley. Why are you cheering? Just attack. Why are they not attacking them? There we go. Okay, I think they're done. They're gone. Awesome. Now let's march towards the camp. So we can get it before the Baron does. And I think these are still coming towards us, but that's fine. Okay, but that doesn't mean our village has died. So while that's going, let's redistribute our people. So I'm going to get rid of some of the people working on the clay. And I'm going to set one farmer. I'm also going to bring Herman back. For those who don't know, Herman is our very trusted ox for the farm. Maybe I should consider... Is this fallow this year? No, it's flag. Okay, maybe I need 2 people then. The farmhouse. Don't step over my fields. How dare you step over my fields? Oh, man. All this hard work just to be stepped over by the Baron. Oh, at least they have the decency to go around it. These just don't care. So rude. Anyway. So... That's fine. Let us... What else do we need to redistribute? I think... Yeah, we already have 2 people on the fish. I'm going to always leave 2 people on the fishing. I need 1 person to build because... Storehouse needs more people. Okay. Have they closed? No. Okay. There is no bandits. Take the bandit camp. And we'll just wait for them guys to come through. And actually this time I'm going to give the coin to my people. Because I take it back anyway through taxation. Yeah, unfortunately that's how taxation works. In both here and in real life. Okay. let's continue with the push. Speed up a bit.
Yes, sire.
Okay. I want to move my people to also cut a bit of here because... Alright, we took the camp. Sent resources to the nearest town. This belongs to my territory. No, send it to the nearest town. So these guys are on their way. I think what I will do, I'm going to intercept them here. Because it means I will have the hide advantage. Let's see if that will work as I imagine it will. Okay, while they are going on, have they started working on the farm or not yet? Providing plowing by hand. Okay. I could put 2 animals. Yeah, now we have Toman. Okay. Because is there a way to see how many animals you have in total? If I'm not mistaken, I have 3. So 1 can stay for building and... Oh yeah, wait, sorry. Let's remove... One of the animals is in the salt pit. Let's remove that. So now it's a general purpose animal.
Orders. Forward.
Okay. Speaking of animals, let's also upgrade a couple of our hitching posts, if we can. So we can get even more animals. Right, well, and let's see how this will work. So we want these guys to set up here. No, set up here. And then these guys will be about... Oops. How does this work? Why does it default looking that way? Yeah, they will be here. And let's switch them to volley again. Let's see, what are they doing? I think they're heading up, so... To basically have them where we need them. Okay. Man! Alright. And I think if you destroy all of the camps, there is less frequent attacks. Okay, so soon our archers will be able to start... Right, they can already start shooting, I think. And these guys can stay here and wait. No need to... Okay, they're charging. Go in. Go in. Actually, go around. And now, you guys come here. Yeah. Have we lost anyone or not? No, we're still good. And go. Amazing. Let's watch the... Amazing. And we're victorious. Okay. Okay, we lost 2 retinue. Oh, we lost 2 people as well. That's sad. Villagers required to be buried on hallowed ground of the church, while raiders may be dumped. Oh yeah, that's true. We'll need to sort out the corpses, otherwise people will mind it. Okay, so we need to take someone out of something. Let's take one out of... No, actually, let's take one out of the logs. And let us start... Does it just find the corpses, or you need to point at them? I think it just finds them. Yeah. Let's have a look how our field is doing. It's being plowed here. Yeah, you see here the progress. It's something that I only realize afterwards, that you can see the progress here, which is really good. Okay. Now that we're victorious, we can focus back on what's important, which is the economy. Once the guys come back from the war, I guess, and we disband them, we will set them right away into their jobs, which is what should happen. And yeah, I hope that we will also start getting these supplies done, because now that it's not winter anymore, hopefully some of these vegetables will be able to be farmed. And because we have 3 vegetable farms and we have 3 chicken coops, so I expect that we will be able to, you know, get some yield out of it eventually. Okay. Let's speed up time until the guys come back. We now have a lot of money, which means we can afford to buy even more things. Oh, we already got tools. Okay, amazing. So since we already got tools, that means, can you see them here? Yeah, that means we can have more artisans. So these guys can now be... Enables production of wooden parts and shields. Okay. The butcher. Meat and hides from surplus livestock and enables production of meat and hide from surplus livestock and sausages from salt and meat. Okay. We could have, I guess, one butcher. And then there is the blacksmith, which enables production of tools, spears, and sidearms. Okay. And then the ale. Okay. And then we have the sewing. Enables production of clothes and cloaks, and yeah, I think this would be useful when we when we have our first what's the word? Our first flax. So for now I'm going to do wooden parts because they sell a lot. And what do you need for wooden parts? Oh, we don't know yet. No family assigned. Yeah, okay. It's because we have the gravedigger. Unassigned family. Yeah, okay, I know. Okay, I think temporarily I'm going to take... Okay, they're back. Disband. Just going back to their normal jobs. Great. So, while they're disbanded, the next thing we want to do is... So we set up our clay industry. That was one thing I wanted to do. We survived the winter. We defeated the raiders, which was great. Now we just need to make sure we redistribute all of our people to the right places. I need to find someone... Okay, vegetables are coming in, look. Okay, I need to find someone to build because we urgently need to build this. So I think I'm going to take one person out of the planks. And eventually the gravedigger will be... maybe actually I also built a graveyard, if I find it. Probably here? No. Administration, it would be church. So, where the church is. Where is the church? Nope. Yeah. I mean, I guess they can use the church, but... Yeah, let's put it, like, right outside. We don't really want it in our town. Yeah, where can we put it? Maybe we leave it... No, that's next to the farm. Let's put it here. I don't think I will expand more this way. I will expand here, and here, but I don't see me expanding this way. Okay, let's time play. And now we have one family working on as a builder. How is the gravedigger doing? There's 6 more corpses left, which the gravedigger needs to sort out. I don't know where he puts them if we don't have anywhere to, you know, put them. If we don't have a graveyard. Okay, that's working as expected. That's working as expected. Let's have a look at our farms again. So, this is this field is 43% done in terms of plowing. Then this is 22, which is great. Then they should be able to take this to the, hopefully by then, the granary. And the idea, the way that farming works here is, obviously you have these 4 stages. You have the plowing, you have the sowing, you have the crop growth, and then you have the harvest, which I believe happens usually just at the end of summer. Then, what is this? Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, but we have unassigned families. Anyway, sorry. So once this is done, we will have extra wheat here. Sorry, we will have production of wheat, which will then be taken, I guess, into the granary, which we are upgrading at the moment. And I don't know what is taking so long, because it's at the highest requirement priority. And then we can use it to build things like bread. So the next thing I want to build, I have a lot of buildings going on, that's the issue though. The next thing I want to build is the bread makers, which I believe, let me just have a look. It should be here, the oven. Workers use flour. Oh, we need a meal first as well. Okay, well, for that we need to get some more, get ourselves some more planks, which surprise we're again short of. Maybe it's because we're still building bows. Maybe. How many bows do we have in total? 31. Okay, so we're close to the limit. Actually, I am going to increase the limit to 40 because 40 has makes sure you have then 2 of these. So back to our manor. Sorry, back to our manor. Back to the city. Now that we have redistributed our town, I want to make use some of my treasury to I want to use some of my treasury to upgrade my retinue. So if I go here, if I go edit, when you lose them, I guess you need to buy them again? Maybe. I don't know if they revive themselves somehow. Okay, so that's done. And each month we get more and more treasury through the taxes, so it should be fine. Right, taxation is really hitting us, which is a problem. This should be now... Man, the granary is not being upgraded. Yeah, but we have 2 builders, so I don't understand why they don't upgrade it. Maybe it's because the stables are being upgraded, so they cannot use the... Yeah, you see, now they're upgrading the stable. Okay. Well, they're upgrading the hinge post into a stable. I see. So now we have more space. Okay. A horse and cart increases the carrying capacity to 50 goods per trip and significantly decreases journey time to nearby trade points. So maybe we should get a horse. Why not? That means we can get a horse for this guy. Trader available in 29 days, okay. Awesome. Okay, they're bringing the rocks now. I think they just needed to finish the hitching post. Or the stable, I should say. I love looking at the building of the finishing of the building. Okay. It's not ready yet because I think we're missing the stone. Yeah, we're missing 2 stone. So I'm probably going to go and get some more now. So our market is soon going to be, well, it's already overfilled with here, but yeah, it's the granary. As soon as the granary is done, I need to assign people to the granary. Family members join, okay, we already know that. Why did they start doing this while this was happening? Just bring the stone. Bring the stone and be done with it. There we go. And the last stone is arriving just when the rain has started. And now this guy will finish the job off. Done. Beautiful. Okay, so now this is very important because now we need one more person here. And I think we need to migrate these guys to the big granary. I guess we can leave them there, but... yeah, let's get rid of these. And let's put 3 people here. We might momentarily lose... and we can demolish this now. Goods stored are spoiled more easily. Okay. Hopefully the people who are now working on this granary will take it. Okay. I think the grave diggers are done, so we can have them be builders again. Common goods stand stall. Okay. It's suffering. But the good news is that now we have met this demand. Amazing. So let's go back to forcing some more planks. Actually, sorry, let's get one more... oh, it's only available in... because we have 2 of them being used for farming. So that's a bit unfortunate. Do they have their horse? Or not yet? No. Let's have these guys. Okay, let's now set up the bread industry. The bread industry will start from up here. The mill needs to be somewhere high up to be very efficient. It could be here, I guess. Yeah, it can be next to the farm. I think it'll be fine. I mean, I cannot place it, but... yeah, that's awesome. It works great, and it doesn't interfere with the other fields. So I will put it here, and it's kind of close to the granary as well. But we need planks. We don't have any planks at the moment. Well, we have 8, but they are reserved for building. Because we have a lot of building going on. We have... we're demolishing this. We are building the second stable, which actually is already built, which is great. Berry gauge plot. Oh, they're building the berry gauge plots. Okay. I think this one needed... yeah, there we go. So these guys need... they all need planks. Let me check something. So these guys need... okay, so the wooden shields are not that useful, I guess, because... yeah. But the big shields are useful, so I think for now we can make a few big shields. At least a couple. Let's make a couple of shields. Now the real question is the production limit what you currently have. So this needs to meet, I guess, 20, yeah. I don't have spears. Can I import spears? That reminds me, stop importing this. Spears. Yeah, let's set up a route. Or sidearms, actually. And they have mail armor as well, so that's something we could basically go crazy with the production. 17. Oof. Let's have 10, which is quite a lot of money, but I think it should be okay. Actually, no, I changed my mind. Let's make it a bit less, because for now we don't have as much money. Let's make it 5. So we have 18 now. Let's make it 7. Then we'll have 25. And here, let's make it again a surplus of 7. Production limit. This building will stop production if the region's resource meets or exceeds the production limit. I don't know if this is excess or... Because I only have 2 large shields. So let's see if this is excess or not. Or is it just total number? Planks, put 5. Well, put 8. So, because 8 is a good number. Most things cost 8. 8 for this one as well. But this one should hopefully be done soon. Actually not. Because we don't have planks. Come on, come on. Let's get more people working on the planks. It's May. How's our field doing? Yep. And this one. Okay. What other artisans do we want to do? While we wait for the... we have 8 planks, sorry. So let's build the mill. Where was it where it had 100 efficiency? Why does it say not enough goods? Oh, it's because... What are the planks used for? Okay, let's get one more stable space. Get one of these. Are there people living here? No. Where are people living? Here. So this one, let's make into... How are we doing with food? So we have vegetables. I still don't get why we don't get that many eggs. We have 3 chicken coops. Or meat, for that matter. Again, we have goats. Oh, this family doesn't have water access. Interesting. Let's build a well. Where's the well? Here. Carrots, cabbages, turnips. Where shall we put the well? Somewhere that is not too much in the people's faces. Yeah, we could put one here, because here is the... Oh, look at this. This is coming along as well. Oh, this is where our planks are going. Okay, let's speed up time a bit. Have the people work through. Firewood. Showing surplus. I don't think we will get any, you know, I don't think we will get any planks until this is met. Although I have a reserve, so I just don't get it. And I have 2 people on it. We have so much timber. Okay, let's get Linhard on. Unassigned family is needed for construction. Sorry. We have 2 here. Yeah. I need to get more. Yeah, let's upgrade this hinging post as well once we get the planks. So does this guy have his horse yet or not? There we go. Now he has his horse, which is pretty great. We get trading faster. Speaking of trading, let's have a look. So we can see we are getting a lot of... Yeah, we're selling some... Okay, we need to sell something else as well. But we don't have anything at the moment, unfortunately. Why are there no... There is 1 egg here. Maybe we need to wait. I just don't know how the eggs work. Same with this one. There's goats here, there's goats here, but we're not seem to be getting any meat. Maybe you need a butcher? Maybe. So maybe let's set up a butcher. What do you need for a butcher? Oh, planks again. Ah, we're so starved with planks. It's next level. Like, why do we always have 0? Maybe it's because we're making the shields? It doesn't say how many they actually need. So they shouldn't be making them because we don't have anything in reserve. Okay, the birdcage plot has been built. How far are we into May? Okay. So this farming is almost done as well. Once we get another family, I will leave them to continue building because I don't know, it seems like all we're doing is just building. There we go, now we have someone working on the... I have so much timber. So they go, let's follow this lady. I think she goes all the way down here to pick up the logs. Or maybe, where does she go? Yeah, she goes here where they do the cutting, and then yeah, that's where she... Okay, let's move the cutting area to here. Another family is in. Awesome. Okay, 10 planks. Let's build our granary. For our meal, no granary. Okay, and let's put this as high. Oh, we still need to build this. Forgot about this. Did we even get any clay? Where would clay be? Here? Yeah, we have 1 clay. Oof. We're actually slowly... How many additional families the settlement can support to increase, build or expand your... Yeah, okay. So maybe it's also time to expand a bit more, build some more houses. Where shall we build this time? This needs to be moved ASAP. So we can build some more houses here. No, I want to build maybe one large house actually. And then maybe that's another farmer. I can't because these things are in the way. Why is nobody picking them up? Okay. I'm going to leave 2 builders because we really need to build that windmill. Okay, we have a good supply here of stuff. And we should slowly be able to upgrade some more houses, like this one here. Put it as medium. Not enough planks, okay. But at least planks are slowly picking up, probably because we assigned the oaks there. So we have 2 here, 2 here, and 1. So we have 5. So we can assign 1 here as well. Oh, there's no oaks. Okay. There's no oaks available, probably. I think the farm no longer needs 1 because we finished with plowing, so we can take 2 out. Yeah. Yeah, they're just sowing now. Sowing is done, so the fields are just growing now, which is great. Maybe I do. Yeah, I really don't know how to manage this area. Okay, this is built. Once we have more planks, I'll probably want to expand more. Okay, we are on surplus mode. We have 2 planks. How many shields? So we still have just 18 shields. Bows, we have 31. Yeah, okay, I guess they're not making any because we don't have a surplus. So now let's lower it a bit. Until we get some more planks coming in. And these guys get okay, now they have their own Herman. The infamous ox is now a wood chopper. Yeah. Alright, so with that in mind, I'm going to leave it here. This is our glorious village. As you can see, it has grown a lot. It's actually a town now. We've done a lot here. We defeated the raiders finally. We survived the winter. We built our clay industry. And we're also finally doing some farming. On the next episode, I expect that we will drive to build our bread industry or bakery industry. And we'll take it from there. Thank you everyone for watching. If you like the content, feel free to leave a like. And yeah, I will see you again in Dunstable in episode 8. Enjoy!